Hey, let's get your office setup not only looking awesome, but functioning awesome as well with your DirectionDesk monitor mount. Let's go over how to install it in minutes. The first thing you'll want to do in step 1 is to determine how you're going to install this onto your desk, as this mount is very versatile and can be applicable for almost any workstation. If you have a traditional desk that has an edge, you'll want to simply utilize the clamp installation method. So let's go over that right now. We'll start with the base of the DirectionDesk monitor mount, part D, and the 90-degree bracket, part E. You'll also want to unwrap the bag containing all the included tools. Simply align the two pieces and then screw in the 4 hex screws, part F, to secure the bracket in place with the base. Ensure the wires are not getting pinched or hung up. Now that our base and bracket are attached and fully secure, let's stick on the black cushion pad, part G, to the bottom of the mount. This protects your desktop from any scratches or marks during use. Next, grab the smaller 90-degree bracket, part I, with included clamping screws. You'll want to properly align this onto our base bracket depending on the thickness of your desk. So use the holes towards the top for thicker desks and the holes towards the bottom for thinner desks. Once aligned, simply screw in the 4 included hex screws, part H, to ensure the DirectionDesk monitor mount base is secure. Now we're ready to install it on our desk. So unscrew the clamping screws to the proper thickness of your desk and then simply slide it into your desired location. Then we'll go underneath the desk to tighten the clamping screws up. Gently tighten each side until the mount is securely fastened to your desktop. And boom, you're all set if you're using the clamping installation method. Now on the flip side, if you have a desk that doesn't have an edge because of maybe a privacy screen or maybe your workspace is a countertop, then you'll want to utilize the drilling installation method. To install your DirectionDesk monitor mount with this method, you'll first want to grab the necessary pieces. We won't be using any of the 90-degree mounting brackets, neither part E nor part I. Instead, we'll simply use the flat bracket, which is part K. Take the flat bracket, again part K, and position it into your desired location on the underside of your workstation. Mark the 2 holes onto your workstation, as these are where we'll be drilling our mounting holes. Then with a 5/16 drill bit, slowly and carefully drill all the way through your workstation based on your pencil marks. Once our holes are drilled, we'll need to insert the long screws, part L, through our flat bracket, again part K. Then we can flip the bracket over to be able to lay it flush onto our DirectionDesk monitor mount base, again part D. And it's important that the bracket is completely flush and the screws are completely pulled through. Once that's the case though, grab the 4 hex screws, part F, and screw them in tightly with the included hex key tool. As with the previous method, make sure you stick on the black cushion pad, part G, to protect your workstation. And now we're ready to actually place the mount onto our workstation. Align the 2 screws, again part L, with our holes and press down to ensure the mount is completely flush with our workstation. To secure it in place, we'll need to grab 2 nuts, part O, 2 lock washers, part N, and our screw brackets, part M, and then head under the desk. Again, pull down on the screws to ensure they are completely flush inside of our bracket. Once flush though, you can slide on 1 screw bracket, then the lock washer, and then lastly, screw on the nut. You can do the exact same for the other side. To tighten, you can take the included wrench, part T, and tighten nuts so our DirectionDesk monitor mount is properly secured to our workstation. And now we're all set to continue on with our installation. Get your DirectionDesk monitor mount base pole, part B, and gently screw it onto our installed base. You'll want to ensure it's very tightly secured, but don't overdo it. Next, you can grab the monitor arm and slide it onto our mounted base pole, which is part A. You may need to loosen the bracket so it can easily slide on, but once in your desired height and rotational location, you can tighten the bracket so it's sturdy and secure. Now we need to mount our monitor bracket plate, part C, to our monitor. Align the plate with your monitor, taking notice that the word top is pointed towards the top of your monitor. Then carefully screw in the 4 included screws that are compatible with your monitor, either parts MA or parts MB. And once our bracket plate is securely fastened, we can slide it from the top down onto our monitor arm. Make sure it fully clips in so it's secured. At this point, we may need to tighten or loosen our adjustment screws on the back of the monitor arm depending on the size and weight of our monitors. Then, don't forget to fully utilize the wire management system on the DirectionDesk monitor mount by simply sliding the bottom piece out and popping the upper piece open. Slide in all necessary wires and reattach each piece. You'll also want to attach the black piece, part J, to the back of your clamped setup, again only if applicable, to complete your sleek and modern look with hidden cables. You can now adjust your monitor arm with ease to optimal working conditions, which will now complete the installation of the DirectionDesk single monitor arm mount. If you have any issues at all, don't hesitate to reach out. Otherwise, enjoy an elevated, sleek, and ultimately clutter-free work environment.